The lessons of the mountains. There is something profoundly humbling about standing before a towering mountain. Its immensity, its stillness, and its quiet strength command a deep sense of respect. The rugged slopes, the endless stretch of peaks, and the sheer magnitude of their presence make us pause and reflect. In those moments, it's as though the mountain speaks, not with words, but with its enduring silence, teaching us lessons about life, resilience, and purpose. The first lesson is humility. When we face the grandeur of a high mountain, we cannot help but feel small. Our problems, worries, and even our ambitions suddenly seem less overwhelming in the face of something so much greater than ourselves. But this feeling of smallness is not meant to diminish us. Rather, it helps us understand our place in the world. It reminds us that while we are but a tiny part of the universe, we are also connected to something vast and extraordinary. This perspective invites us to live with purpose, not out of arrogance, but with gratitude and a desire to contribute to the beauty of this shared existence. Mountains also teach us the value of perseverance. Climbing to a summit is rarely an easy task. The paths are steep, the air grows thin, and there are moments when exhaustion or doubt can take over. Yet, with each step forward, we grow stronger. Every challenge becomes a chance to prove to ourselves that we are capable of more than we imagined. Life often mirrors this journey. Just as there are no shortcuts to the top of a mountain, there are no shortcuts to achieving our goals. Each effort, no matter how small, carries us closer to where we want to be. Perseverance is not about perfection. It's about progress and the determination to keep going, even when the journey feels impossible. And then there is the simplicity of the mountains. High up, far from the noise and distractions of everyday life, we find ourselves surrounded by a purity that is rare in today's fast-paced world. The air feels fresher, the streams run clearer, and the landscapes stretch endlessly, as if untouched by time. It's a reminder of how beautiful life can be when stripped to its essentials. In a world that often values more success, more possessions, more busyness, mountains teach us the value of less. They urge us to embrace the small, meaningful moments. The stillness of a sunrise, the warmth of a shared smile, the feeling of accomplishment after a hard day's work. Mountains invite us to let go of what weighs us down and focus on what truly matters. Finally, there is the summit. Reaching the top is a moment of triumph, not just because we've completed the climb, but because we've overcome every obstacle along the way. From the summit, the view takes our breath away. An endless panorama of valleys, ridges, and skies that seem to stretch forever. In that moment, the struggle to get there fades, replaced by awe and gratitude. The summit teaches us about purpose. It reminds us that life is not just about the end goal, but about the journey itself, the growth, strength, and wisdom we gain along the way. Yet, having a goal, a clear summit to strive for, gives us direction and meaning. Without it, we might wander aimlessly, never knowing the heights we are capable of reaching. As I reflect on these lessons, I realize that mountains, in their silent grandeur, are among the greatest teachers of all. They remind us to stay humble, to persevere through challenges, to find beauty in simplicity, and to live with purpose. Whenever life feels overwhelming, I think of those towering peaks and the wisdom they hold. They inspire me to keep climbing, no matter how steep the path, trusting that the view from the top will always be worth it. Mountains are more than just physical landscapes. They are symbols of resilience, endurance, and the indomitable spirit of life. In their presence, we are reminded of our potential to rise above, to overcome, and to leave behind something enduring. So, let us carry these lessons with us as we navigate the mountains of our own lives, always reaching higher, always moving forward.